Welcome to Orange County Power Players, where we spotlight the personal, professional, and financial success stories of OC's top leaders. Here's your host, Danny Flores.
Welcome back to OC Power Players, where I interview some of the most successful people in Orange County. I'm Danny Flores, your host, and today's honored guest is Judy Jaikaran, zooming in from Orange. Judy has worked in the dietary supplement industry for the past 29 years. She's in sales and sells raw materials to companies that make dietary supplements and covers the U.S. for a manufacturer based in China. Aside from that, she is a breast cancer survivor and volunteer at her cancer center and St. Joseph's Hospital here in Orange, California. She shares her journey on TikTok and other podcasts in hopes to help others in the breast cancer community. Welcome, Judy.
Thank you, Danny.
That's
Thanks for having me.
quite of an impact there. Let's talk a little bit about what you do in the dietary supplement first.
Okay.
What that looks like, how you got into it, and what you do there.
Well, I started off in the dietary supplement industry about 29 years ago. And what started out as what was supposed to be just a temp job through a temp agency has turned into a lifelong career. I started off in purchasing as a purchasing assistant for a contract manufacturer that makes dietary supplements. And from there, I eventually moved my way into a sales position. And I've been doing that for all these years now. So I sell to companies all across the country that make dietary supplements, food and beverage products, and it's been successful for me.
That is awesome. Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
Can you define dietary supplements for our audience that might not know specifically what that means?
So dietary supplements are basically any of your supplements that you find in your local pharmacy, like a CVS or
Are they like
Walgreens.
vitamins?
Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, botanicals. I sell all the raw materials that go into those finished goods, like the capsules and the tablets and the soft gels. I sell the raw ingredient, which we distribute out of China to those companies in the US.
Okay. Now, so does that mean that everything gets manufactured in China and brought into the US for that?
Yeah, so I work for a distributor. We buy material from suppliers in China that manufacture the raw material itself. So then
hmm
we bring it over into the US. We warehouse it in California and on the East Coast. And from there, we sell it to big companies here that make supplements in the US.
So
And then
they're putting it together, they're packaging it up, they're
yeah,
branding it, and then they put it on.
exactly.
Do they go to GNC and all those
Yeah.
vitamin
So,
stores?
yeah. I
Wow.
work with a lot of contract manufacturers who sell to those big end users, like, of Herbalife or a Nutrilite, those,
Oh, wow.
the big companies. So I sell to the guys that make the products for them and then send it to their brand there.
So this is kind of a tricky question. How are the tariffs affecting you guys?
It has affected us quite a bit. We've had to actually hold a number of shipments from China because obviously of the tariffs, and it has been a domino effect, raising our prices. We have to then turn around and raise our prices to our customers who
hmm
have to do that to their customers. So it hasn't been so great, but we've managed to get around it because we were able to, prior to tariffs, we had a pretty good inventory level here in the US. So we've been able to move that out. We've been able to get around it by bringing in material from other countries to kind of avoid those tariffs from
hmm
directly from China. So we've been okay. It's been rough, but we've been okay.
You're figuring it out, then yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe waiting in between, like when they do tariff reduction and temporary tariff reduction, then you ship
Yeah.
everything over.
That's exactly
And
what's been happening.
then
Yeah. It's like, okay, let's ship everything right now.
you're like, hold on a second, let's go now, now, now. Get it
Yeah.
loaded.
Yeah.
Oh
So
boy,
it's been
that definitely sounds like it could be nerve-wracking for you and your operations.
it is. Fortunately for me, we have a great team in China. My company is based in China. I am the only one in the US for my company. So, and I am strictly just sales. So I don't have to worry about the operations or the logistics, if anything. That's all done in China. My job here is just to find the contract manufacturers and sell.
The relationship, that's all
It's all
relationship
relationships.
based,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like anything else, right? They have to know, like, and trust you so that they can buy from you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's super tricky there, but looks like you guys are managing.
We are.
Hopefully, once the tariffs kind of get worked through the system, then
Yeah.
you know where you stand.
Yeah. For sure.
Now, how hard is it so let's say somebody is wanting to start a career in sales, such as yourselves. How hard is it to get started? What are some key pointers that they should know as they progress? And then what's your superpower that makes you so successful?
Oh gosh, that's a loaded question. Well, as far as getting in, if someone is interested in looking to get into my industry, the dietary supplement industry,
Mhm.
um, I don't imagine that would be too hard. I mean, nowadays a lot of companies are requiring a 4-year degree, and it really doesn't matter in what field, just as long as you have a 4-year degree. For me personally, I have been in the industry long enough that I've been able to carry myself from one position to the next based on experience alone
Mhm.
because I've been able to bring my customers with me and those contacts. That right there is valuable. Sometimes maybe
Right.
more valuable than a piece of paper that I got a degree from XYZ
Oh
University,
yes, right,
you
exactly.
know. So for me, that's where I've been successful. Um, so I kind of consider myself, I mean, even my company, because I'm actually probably the oldest one in my company. They're all in their 20s and 30s. I think our
Wow.
CEO is probably in his early 40s. So me, 56 years old, they call me the pioneer, and they're very respectful to me just because of, my generation and I'm
Mhm.
older. And
Right.
that's what's helped me along. So for new people coming in, as long as you have that degree and you're willing to go out there and hustle, you may have an opportunity. The second part of your question, I already forgot, Danny.
What's your superpower?
My superpower, you know what? I really think it's my personality. I have been told by so many people that I just have this personality for sales. I have the gift of gab. I can talk to anyone. I'm a very
Mhm.
social person, and that helps in building relationships with customers. It's not always talking about business. If you want to build a relationship, you got to get kind of personal, and that's how you build those relationships. And I think I've been successful because of that.
Something like talk about everything but business, right?
Exactly. And people
Yeah.
don't get that. I've had to kind of train my management team because when they come in from China, they do business differently there.
Hmm.
And it's all business, it's all shop talk. And I've
Right.
had to reel them back in and say, wait a minute, slow down. This is not how we do business here in the US. We are
Hmm.
not going to go into a company to try to win their business by attacking them with product, product, product. We need to sit down, get to know them, talk about their families, talk about their hobbies, get to
Hmm.
know them on a social level. That's how we build relationships. So
Right.
I've had to tell them, you guys just sit here, let me do the talking, and then I'll bring you in when I need to talk
Right, exactly.
technical. But let me handle the relationship part. This is what
Right,
I'm good at. This is what I
right.
do.
Yeah. No, no, that makes total sense
Yeah.
because they have to get to know you. They want to
Yes.
get to know you. You want to get to
Yeah.
know them
Right.
because it shows that you care.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, you're buying from people, not just a business. And
Hmm.
if you don't have that relationship, you can go buy stuff anywhere else. We all carry, there's so many distributors in our game. They can go to any number of distributors and buy material. But they're going
Right.
to come back to the person that they like to talk to and hang
Yes.
out with or feel
Yeah.
comfortable with or have a trust and rapport with. That's
Right.
what builds that business.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And that's in any business,
Any business,
right?
absolutely.
Being able to the children, your children, your vacations,
Yeah,
what do you like?
right.
What hobbies do you have?
Exactly.
Those are all important questions, and it's important to remember the answers to that as
Yeah.
well.
Yes, absolutely.
So maybe something like having a CRM system or something like that that you can write notes,
Absolutely.
stories, vacations, anything to help. I mean, I don't know how it works for you, but I know I can't remember everything that I talk to people about because it's just too much.
It's difficult, but that's probably another super talent of mine. I'm pretty good at remembering stuff with, names and personal things when it comes to my customers, especially those that I'm very close to, because that's a reason I'm close to them. I can remember
Right?
these things and I
Yeah, yeah.
talk about those things.
No,
So,
that is awesome. It's
mhm.
awesome. Now let's talk a little bit about if you're willing and open about surviving cancer and what that
Sure.
was like and what you used to make it through.
So in February 2023, I was diagnosed with bilateral breast cancer. So not only did I just have one cancer, I had two different types of cancers, one in each breast. And now I consider myself to be a 22-month survivor. It's
Hmm.
been a very, very long road. I am still going through post treatment, but I had to go through chemo, radiation. I had a couple surgeries. And it's been a lot on my body. And then still trying to work through all that. I
Hmm.
am single. I manage my own household. So I couldn't afford to be sick. As weird as that sounds, because cancer, you're really not sick. I mean, that's a whole nother level of just being sick. So I
Right,
had to
right.
take care of myself. So I still managed to work through my entire diagnosis, through all my treatments. I was fortunate enough that I am able to work from home. So I didn't have to get up to go into an office after chemo treatment and whatnot and not feel good and not be able to rest. And
Right.
I had a company, my company now, they were very supportive. Whatever I needed, they took care of me. If you need to rest, Judy, just rest. Don't worry about anything. Just work when you can. And so they allowed me the freedom to kind of just come in and out of my office as needed and work as needed. So it was a lot. It was a lot, but I got through it.
Well, thank God and congratulations
Thank
on
you.
pushing through. Those just talking to you, there would be no way that I would even guess you went through so much.
Yeah.
And I can empathize with that. Actually, my mom is a cancer survivor as well.
Oh, God bless her.
About like 18 years ago. She's 86 now.
Wow.
And so I kind of understand like the pain,
A lot.
the treatments and how bad they make you feel.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have appetite, but you have to
No.
eat. And yes, lots of things that go on. And luckily at that time my father was still living and he was very supportive and was able to help her through.
Good, good.
And so now that you went through that and like you're such a strong survivor, you share on TikTok your journey through your cancer treatment and going through it. How are you trying to empower other people that could be potentially going through that and kind of showing them, say, hey, you know what? you can do it. You can do it, and you can push through this.
I started my TikTok account solely for me. I wanted a place to vlog from the beginning throughout my journey so I can go back and look at how far I've come and what
Hmm.
I look like then, what I was feeling. It just so happens that so many other women found my page, connected, and now we have this not just because of me. There were other people on there that I connected with already going through their own journey. And we have such an amazing breast cancer community on TikTok alone. It has been tremendous because I have heard from so many women who have learned from me through the things that I have gone through that they didn't know from their oncologists or they didn't know what to expect. And so as I kept recording my own journey, I started trying to share more information with women who were following me, starting their own journey, so they knew
Hmm.
what to expect. So
Hmm.
I could tell them not to be scared or what's going to happen or what they need to do. And it has been, really, really positive. And we are having this is the second year I am hosting a breast cancer retreat in my home. I have 10 women that I have met through TikTok coming to my
Wow.
home who are breast cancer survivors. And to be in the position to do that for these women, to have the space to do this for these women, I can't tell you how much that means to me to be able to do that and help them.
And I would imagine they're all at different stages, correct?
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
that's really awesome to be able to share something so difficult
Mm-hmm.
and use that pain to empower other people and to share to other people how you went through that journey and how you survived and how you were able to stay strong.
Yeah,
Because I don't, I, and I would imagine that not everybody has that same personality that you have, that strong, bubbly personality that helps
hmm,
you in sales and that
yeah,
also helped you and to survive this.
right.
And for somebody who doesn't feel that, who doesn't feel that's confident,
Yeah,
just to have an outlet to turn to and to
yeah.
talk to, I think it's just huge in that.
It is. And I appreciate you saying that because I had struggled for so long with the why me? Why did this happen to me?
Hmm.
And I had a friend tell me, why not you? And I had another friend tell me, because you're the person that has that voice. So many people don't advocate for themselves. And like I said, I have the gift of gab. I'm that person that can talk. So I advocate for other people. I went to DC last year with the Susan G. Komen Foundation to advocate for breast cancer screening and for different policies that need to be changed. I teach a class at my cancer center showing women how to apply eyelashes and eyebrows because we've lost all our hair from chemo. Those classes have been so successful. And to even be asked by my cancer center, can you come teach this class because they liked how I looked and what I was doing? They couldn't believe that I had literally just drawn my eyebrows in or put a sticker there. They're like, you have to come teach a class. And
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
has just really taken off. I've, through that, I've been asked to be a patient advocate at St. Joseph Hospital. I am also going to be a mentor for newly diagnosed breast cancer patients at my cancer center. So, yeah, there was a reason that this all happened to me, and I'm finding that purpose every day as new things and new opportunities, even like this podcast coming my way, sharing my story, getting my message out there. It's something. It's everything,
Right.
actually.
They say God doesn't give you anything you can't handle.
I know, and I'm like, please, God, I can't handle it anymore. Stop. I
He's, he says,
don't
but
want any more.
I know, Judy, I know you can. Let me put another
So,
test in front of you.
uh-oh, did we freeze?
Can,
Uh-oh, I thought we froze
Come
there.
on. Well, something happened, but you're back on.
Hello.
It'll be a little bloop there. I think we
That's
can
okay.
cut it out. But yes, no, you were sharing how you're so involved in the community and being able to share your story and and provide support and guidance for women that have initially been diagnosed. So
Yeah,
that's an awesome thing that you're doing.
thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And so as we wrap up our interview, what do you have? What's exciting in your plans for the next 6 to 12 months? What does that look like?
Oh gosh, Danny, I wished I could say I could plan that far ahead, but being diagnosed with cancer, you're only thinking about today and every single day. Not thinking about tomorrow, let alone 6 months from now, because we don't know what we have. It's just making
Right?
the best of every single day right now.
Every day's a blessing, and that's
Every
for
day is a
everybody.
blessing. Every day is a blessing, yes.
Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, Judy, thanks so much for coming on and sharing your story, and congratulations on your business success and on your ability to survive through cancer and share your story. Now, if somebody's listening to us and they would like to get a hold of you, how could they get a hold of you?
You can reach me through my email at judy.jaik@gmail.com is the
Ver-
best way to get a hold of me.
Very good, Judy. Well, thanks so much for coming on, Judy.
Thank you, Danny.
And for our audience, please go to ocpowerplayers.com and follow us on your favorite channel. Thanks so much.
Thanks for listening to Orange County Power Players. Want to share your success story? Apply to be a guest at ocpowerplayers.com/guest.